Because unlike most people today who are out drinking and being glorious assholes that I envied immensely, I was bartending. Which is why I'm dressed like one of those glorious assholes. I had a fucking 3-leaf clover sticker on my cheek, but I took it off because I felt like too much of an asshole. Yeah, so I'm real tired. I'm like so tired, I'm like at the point where I can't even get drunk. Like I've had like 3/4 of a bottle of vodka and like this is my first glass of wine and yet you all can still understand me. Do that fucking math! And come up to my bar and give me $1 and a $50 tab. Let's see how that goes down! Anyway, so I get laid a lot. Throwing that out there. True story. It's true, I was talking to my friend the other day, and she was like, Aaron, I don't know how you do it. Like, I just don't get it. Like, I can't find anybody. Like, nobody likes me. And I'm like, well, what? Like, I mean, how do you approach people? Like, I don't know. She's like, well, you know, like, if a guy comes up to me and he's clearly interested and he wants to have sex with me, I don't know, like, my head goes to a weird place. I'm like, there's clearly something wrong with you because I'm not worthy. And then if a guy doesn't want to have sex with me, I'm like, you're clearly something wrong with you because I'm worthy. I'm like, well, I'm the complete opposite of that. If a guy wants to have sex with me, I'm like, you have really good taste. And if he doesn't, I'm like, challenge accepted. So like I said, I get laid a lot. There's wine in this cup. I know the Dixie design is deceptive. Okay? It's not like I'm drinking water. It's for pussies. But, so yeah, I recently moved. Has anybody moved lately?
Yeah.
Really? That's all? Like, that's the only guy who ever moved? That's it?
Into my parents' house. I'm being quiet.
You're not being quiet at all. Like, you are being lonely but loud. I just moved into my parents' house. I did not. I just moved into my own place. What? Fucking jackhammer that shit? Holla. I wish I had like a weave. Is that racist? Oh god. But yeah, I just moved, and it turns out that when you move, you uncover some past history. Has anyone experienced this before? Like you won again. I was not alone but allowed. You uncover some past history, and I think the funniest thing that I uncovered was in my entertainment center and my futon. I know that sounds weird, but as I was gently taking these things apart and like carefully putting the little screws, like the Allen wrench pieces into plastic bags and moving them to a separate space, I realized that each of these things had been built by one-night stands. And at first I was like, nailed it. And then secondly, I was like, what the fuck? Where did I find these guys? And I know, like the guy who built my futon, his name was Nate. Nate. It was Nate. He built my futon. But the guy who built my entertainment center, I remember his name because it was an archaic name. It was a fancy man's name. Yeah. His name was Thaddeus. And he built my entertainment center. And they didn't even, like, so it turns out, like, when I get really lonely and I feel like my bed is empty, I haven't made it in a few days and there's 2 pillows and I'm wondering why. I go out, I drink too much, and I find someone to fill that void, it's clearly because I need something built the next day. So yeah, and well, the funniest thing is that these guys, like, they build it the next morning. Like, it's not even like, hey, I'll fuck you if you help me out with this shit I need built. No, it's like the next morning.
You go, girl.
Yeah, right? My pussy tastes like ginger and butterflies. What are you doing today? But yeah, so they build it the next morning. I'm like, Jesus Christ, I need to meet guys with more self-respect. And then I'm like, Lane, you can't do that at Big City Tap.
Oh, big
You know, you need those guys. And then, but you know, they leave in the morning. They build my shit and they leave in the morning, never to be seen again. And I can say again because I fucked a guy named Thaddeus.